I wanted to just do like a quick little update for you guys. No. Okay. But turn it small so you can. So, I just wanted to give you guys like a quick update because I know we haven't really been vlogging in a while. And yeah. Really, we haven't been vlogging because, for one, I haven't felt like it. And mainly, I haven't felt like it because, like, we just haven't really been feeling being here in Rwanda, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's just like somewhere along the lines, it stopped being fun.
True.
I wanna say it was after we came back from South Africa.
Yeah, we had the biggest drama and experience in South Africa ever. I lost it. I was like, you know what? How do Nigerians in South Africa cope?
Backstory. My husband ended up getting accepted to a school at Eswatini. We will leave the school nameless for right now. He's supposed to be going to the school. They accepted him. They gave him all these papers saying that, you know, this is all that you need to get here. Empress and I don't need visas because we are US citizens. And so you can go to South Africa and Eswatini without a visa as a US citizen. And then my husband, they were supposed to give him his visa on arrival.
Because I'm a student.
Because he's a student. Y'all, we done paid for flights to get to Eswatini from Rwanda. We leave, we fly all the way to South Africa, get through everything, just for them to tell us you don't have the right paperwork. So we can't let you board the plane from South Africa to Eswatini.
They went on to say that my wife and daughter can board the plane and I can go and get the paperwork and come back and meet them. Just imagine.
Mind you, we left on a Friday. Okay, everything would have been closing, and that's pretty much what happened. The school was closing, immigration office was closing, and you know, the school was like, okay, we'll try to get it worked out, yada, 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 yada. But they couldn't really do anything until the next Monday.
We had to stay in the airport.
We stayed in the airport that night. It was really complicated to stay in the airport with Empress. You know, we made the decision that it would be best for us to go to a hotel, even though we didn't really want to leave my husband, but we kind of didn't have a choice. And my husband had to stay at the airport throughout the weekend. Now, let me also mention that because we missed the flight, because they didn't let us board the flight, and me and Empress was not gonna board the flight without my husband, that means that we forfeited the flight to Eswatini. So that means that even once the school was supposed to get the visa together and ready by Monday, we still have to pay for another flight to get to Eswatini.
Which was a disaster in itself at first. But then I had to stay in the airport till like Monday morning.
Then, come Monday morning, the school is like, okay, we're trying to work on everything. You know, they're at immigration, you know, trying to get everything worked out, whatever. Me and Empress come back to the airport thinking that we are going to be, you know, going, mind you, okay, the school was saying that, you know, we're gonna get it taken care of, so by Monday, you guys will be ready to go. So we had already bought our new tickets to go.
For Monday.
For Monday. Tickets on Friday were non-refundable. Tickets for Monday are non-refundable. So we've already bought our tickets. Y'all, by the end of the day on Monday, the school calls back and is like, yeah, there's nothing that we can do pretty much. The immigration office is saying that you have to go, as in my husband, will have to go back to Nigeria and apply for a student visa. Then once he's approved for the student visa, when he gets to Eswatini, that's when they would give him his visa on arrival.
After making me spend the whole weekend in the airport without taking a shower, without brushing my teeth, had me wait there. Plus, we had spent so much money on the flights, wasted a lot of money on the flights and everything. The cheapest flight we could get to fly back to Rwanda was on a Thursday. I had to spend another extra 4 days in the airport, guys. See, that was the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, it was really a disaster. Because not only did he have to stay at the airport, that means that we had to leave back out into South Africa and get a hotel. Again, we had already spent so much money on these flight tickets. So spending extra money on a hotel was just like...
And airport hotels are expensive. Man.
Airport hotels are expensive, but me also, I didn't really want to get like inside. We were in Joburg. We flew into Joburg. So if you know anything about South Africa, you know that the crime rate is very high. Now I know that there are solo travelers there who go and, you know, they are safe, they're fine. And me, if it was by myself, I probably would have felt safe and fine. But because I had Empress with me, I was just not really feeling like we needed to go into Joburg or like, you know, go further into Joburg to try to get like a cheaper hotel or Airbnb or whatever. So we just stayed by the airport. We stayed close to the airport. Plus there was a whole situation with our cards. My husband's Nigerian debit card does not work in this country. So we've just been using my cards. And one of our cards we had to get cut off because somebody was trying to use it and I had to get another one. And so as I had to get another one, that card was mailed to my mom's house in the US. So we can't use that card anymore. We had only one other card that we can use. So that one card had to be with either one of us. And if you're at the airport, and you come out into the country, you can't go back into the airport where he was at. He was in, what is it? Transit. He was in the transit area. So I can't go back to where he is because I don't have another plane ticket. And even if I did have a plane ticket, my plane ticket is not till Thursday, so they're not gonna let me come in. I mean, my flight is not till Thursday. So there was no way for us to, like, you know, get money to each other, or, you know, we only had that one card, so it was just hard. You know, he was there, he wasn't really supposed to go out where they have like the food and stuff like that. So we had to find people in the airport to get him food, and it was just like, y'all.
Look, man, shout out to the cleaners at the airport, man. Those people are amazing. Because, yeah, some of the workers there, yeah, those people were really, really helpful. You know, sometimes we'll go out to meet my wife, get some cash, bring food and money for me, you know, and then I was able to survive.
Yeah.
But even at that, you know, not having to be able to take a shower for a week was the worst thing ever. Like, it was literally the worst thing ever. Because for me, it was not just the issue of the school that was pissing me off. It's not the issue of the situation we're in, like the flight and the delay of the flight that was pissing me off. It was the irresponsibility of the school, you know, to not tell me ahead of time the situation, you know, or not go ahead of time and say that this is your requirement for you to be able to come here and stuff, you not really consider their international students as much. Because first off, other West Africans that were going there, could go into the country, but soon as they heard I was a Nigerian, it was an issue. And then the most annoying thing in the whole situation was the South African immigration people. Now I understand that some countries have issues with Nigerians and all that stuff. But then, how can South Africans come into Nigeria with visa on arrival and get stamped and walk into my country? And then I can't do the same. Like, these people wouldn't even let me go see my wife, like, just somewhere close. Like, we had to have a flight ticket to be able to see each other, which is crazy.
Y'all, the whole situation was really very stressful, and to be honest, it really opened our eyes to what it really means to travel as a Nigerian. Empress and I have US passports, so it's fairly easy for us. And before we came here to Rwanda, the places that we've traveled to was in West Africa, and my husband didn't need any visa to go and visit those places, right?
I love West Africa.
So coming out here and now having to deal with like visas and not really knowing the process, and then like seeing how they treat Nigerians, like even Nigerians with visas, let me add that. It's just like, it was just very painful to see, and the whole situation was very stressful. So yeah, at the end of the day, we got it all worked out. We ended up having to come back to Kigali. We came back to Kigali, and we've pretty much just been here ever since. And I feel like since then, it just hasn't really, I feel like, we love Rwanda, we love Kigali, but Kigali is a small place, so it's like once you've seen it and you've been around to a few different places, like you've seen it. And I also feel like it's very slow, it's much more slow paced here, it's not like Lagos or any other West African country that we're used to, where people are on the street hustling, whatever. Like, it's not like that at all here. So I feel like we've just kind of been in this place of like, just realizing that Rwanda is not a place that we would want to like move to. It's okay to visit, it's great to visit, but
wonderful for vacation.
Yeah.
You want to stay for some months? Yet again, except of course if you are coming to retire. It's a lovely place to retire. I wouldn't mind the retirement from here. Like
retirement, vacationing, I feel like it's okay, but also too for us, because we have a toddler, I feel like it's not really like a place, it's not really like a good place for people with like young babies. Maybe 5 and up, it may be okay, but even at that, like a lot of the stuff that they have for children is like, in the US, a lot of stuff when they have like outings and public events and festivals and all these things like that, a lot of the times children under the age of 2 are free. Here it's like they still have to pay. And then the thing about it is, it's like if it's a children's event, the children end up having to pay more to get in than the adults, which is weird to me. So and then there's not really a lot of like parks and public spaces for them to like play around, playgrounds, stuff like that.
There are some places, but you have to pay to go in.
That's what I'm saying, like a public place, that you can just go. And like in my neighborhood, well, they took it down, but there was a playground right at the high school, so it was walking distance. Me and Empress can go and walk, and it's there. They have a library, but the library is kind of like far away. So, going there is not like, it's just one library. They don't have like one kind of like everywhere, if that makes sense. So like in every different neighborhood or something like that, like they do in the US. also like it's not very accessible. Like a lot of the bathrooms don't have like changing tables, so it's hard to like change Empress whenever we go out somewhere. So it's just like little stuff like that just makes it like it's just not a place for us right now.
Plus, we both was missing Lagos.
Yeah.
We both was missing Nigeria. Like,
yeah.
I started missing Nigeria at some point. I was like, you know what? I just want to go.
Yeah. and honestly, me too. Like, just from being here and noticing that this wasn't the place for us, it kind of just made me really feel like, out of all the places that we've been, I see Nigeria being a place where we can like actually settle. As much as Wahala Nigeria they get,
I beg.
I love it.
See, I don't come to realize after this my travels and escapade. Let me rephrase. I come to realize after my travels and escapades that home is good. There's a reason why footballers say home is good. When you're playing, you're across the midfield, you're going forward. When you see the defensive side, they'll be like, home is good. That is, come back, bring the play back. You know, home is good because everything is accessible. In my country, in Nigeria, I can access anything. Anything. Like, I can access just, you know, it feels like, you know, I'm part of the society, part of the everything that is happening. But in Rwanda, yeah, you feel a little bit left out, you know, because, you know, if you don't speak Rwandan or if you don't know their language, you know, there are a lot of things that you cannot access.
And don't get me wrong, they speak English.
They speak English also, you know, and there are some other things that you can get involved in, you know, but it's to an extent.
But it's like if you're not in the city center, then most other people speak Rwandan.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's like, just like you said, like a lot of stuff is not accessible here. Like, y'all, shampoo and conditioner is like $15. I mean, like some good shampoo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about just like some Pantene. Even Pantene, you know, is like, wow, why is it this much? And the thing is, you know, when you're in another country, you have to look at things in their currency, not just in like US dollars or whatever, because yeah, to say like, oh, well, it's only $5, you know, US dollars, that might be okay, but in their currency, it's actually expensive. So, yeah, shampoo and conditioner here, like good shampoo and conditioner is like, okay, like olive oil. Y'all know olive oil, shampoo and conditioner. That could be like 15,000 Rwandan francs. That's like $12. In the US, it's like $3. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, to get good quality stuff is like, it's really hard. It's very hard to come by because this is a landlocked country. So a lot of their imported stuff is very expensive. Y'all, shrimp. Shrimp is like $20 for a pack of shrimp. Like, salmon is like $65. It's just like so crazy. And you know, for me, I like seafood, you know, I love skincare, you know, even skincare products is like something that could be like $15 in the US is like $30 here, like 30 US dollars here. And it's just very stressful when you can't find things. I mean, even down to trying to find like clothes for Empress. Y'all, Empress is big. This girl is big, and she's not even 2 years old yet, but she wears like a 3T. And all of the clothes that we have for her are pretty much getting, they're pretty much getting like too small for her. And we need to get new clothes for her, but there's like nowhere where we can get like quality clothes. It's either like, I mean, even thrift type stuff, you know, they have thrift stuff like in Nigeria where, you know, I can buy stuff secondhand for her. Even in the US, they have stuff where you can buy, stores where you can buy stuff secondhand. But the difference is quality stuff. You know, it's not just like something that's like super dirty or, you know,
I mean,
got holes and all kind of stuff.
There are actually shops that you could get stuff in it here. You know, they have some shops in the mall and stuff, but all their things are super expensive.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. It's like
something like, you know, you can get in Nigeria for like, let's say like 3,000 or 5,000. You know, it's almost like 10K in this place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Empress, when I shop for her in the US, her clothes are not that expensive, especially if I can catch them on sale. I can go to Old Navy and get Empress like 5 or 6 pair of like pants or shorts or something like that for $15. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's the price for just one thing.
Exactly. And it's just like, Not only that, it's very hard when you have style, you know, and you don't want to just put your baby in anything. Because man, I want to just put my baby in anything. I want it to be quality and I want it to be stylish too, you know?
That aside, man, the country is very good. Like, you know, they are organized. Rwanda has the best police system in Africa. I've seen other police in Africa, and I can say Rwanda has the best.
It's nice.
Their police is very.
Right now.
No, I'm just. You know, I'm saying, even regardless of all those, you know, the country still has its good perks to it.
Anyway, at the end of the day, we're ready to go back to Nigeria. You know, we want to be with our family. Also, because we are pregnant. We are pregnant with baby number 2. And
yes.
Yeah, that's kind of also been making me feel like I just want to be around family. You know, I want to be around my Nigerian family or my US family, either one, honestly. I just want to be around family right now. Like, I prefer to be around family when I'm pregnant. And, you know, we don't have nobody here. We don't know nobody out here. We haven't really, I mean, we have made friends and stuff like that, but one of our friends moved back, and then our other friends are trying to move out of Rwanda too because they also don't like it. So it's just like, you know, it's just been a real adjustment. So if you noticed, you know, yesterday for my birthday, I cut my locks. And that, I feel like, was another part of it because I wasn't feeling comfortable like with myself and like being on camera and stuff, because I was feeling like I wasn't really taking care of myself. I wasn't really taking care of my hair, and just not having access to like all of the stuff, you know, skincare and makeup and just stuff. Not to say that I need it, you know, but I'm a person that enjoys these type of things. I enjoy skincare. I enjoy wearing makeup and looking put together, and I haven't been feeling like that because I haven't been getting my hair done out here. And so I feel like making that switch and cutting my locks after 3 years, cutting my locks and, you know, doing something different, I think that
Go on. I'm enjoying the view from this side.
Anyway, I think that also has something to do with it, just because I wasn't feeling comfortable on camera, and yeah, I just wasn't really feeling it like that, y'all. So
well, yeah, so, you know, I'm happy that she feels way better now. You know, I'm also happy with the change of scenery, of looks, because, you know, I've seen the locks. I've always seen the locks since when we met.
yeah, he's never seen me with my natural hair or any
locks or natural
other
hair.
hairstyle.
Yesterday in the salon, I was like, oh my god.
Y'all are gonna see it.
But yeah,
I was looking like Don King, y'all, when they cut my hair.
I was like, what in heaven's name? Is this the woman I married?
He's so shocked. But
she was beautiful still, not the beauty part of it. The beauty is elegance, stays always, you know. But then I was like, I've never seen my wife without the love. That is very good, very, very good.
It's more though. Did you put ginger inside?
Yeah. That's all.
That's it. Baby.
It was not enough pineapple, it was just some pineapple. So I can put some water into that.
That's what you were supposed to do. Put some more water inside because it was supposed to be enough for you and I.
You and I meant to be together, baby. Can you see? This girl, she does it hot and she does it cold.
Yeah, my baby is a tea drinker, okay? She is a real Nigerian. Anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, so as a Nigerian man, we always say, like, sharp. I don't know, say another one go enter. I was just, you know, we're just exploring, you know, before we know, someone faint line. She didn't want to agree with the faint line, saying a lie. I never see faint line for my life before. This faint line, what is it? Person did here.
I'm actually 3 months pregnant. Y'all, we found out that I was pregnant when we were back in Lake Kivu. And yeah.
In case you come to Rwanda, make sure you visit Lake Kivu. That place is spiritual and it's lovely. Not like spiritual like, you know, but it takes you deep into the heart of
nature. I mean, it's very, you know, it's by the lake. It's a lake, and so it's very scenic views, and it's just amazing. It's an amazing place to visit. But yeah, we found out then. I'm now 3 months. I'm 13 weeks. I'm moving into my second trimester next week. And yeah, we don't know the sex just yet. I actually haven't even been to the doctor yet here. I'm waiting till I get back to the US. And
Team boys say aye. Team girls say yay. Yes, team boys, leave a comment section low below. Say aye. Team girls say yay, 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 yay. But I know it's a boy though, because God told me it's a boy.
we shall see. Shall see what.
But whichever, another girl, boy, whoever, and I'm all in for all the kids.
But yeah, so and then that brings us to like what's next for us. Pretty much we'll be leaving Rwanda here pretty soon, like in the next month or so. Empress and I will be going back to the US because I'm pregnant, and yeah, we'll be having the baby in the US again. My husband will be going back to Nigeria. I feel like we haven't really been updating you guys on like our immigration process, and I get a lot of questions about this, and quite personally, we are the type of people that we don't like to, yeah, we like to keep things private. Some, you know, there are some things that we share with you guys, but then there are some things that we keep private, especially like while we're going through it. It's just kind of what's next for us. I know we also get a lot of questions about, you know, if we're going to live in Africa or if we're going to live in the US. And
live in both continents.
Yeah, the truth is we want to be able to live in both places. We want to be able to split up our time in the US and in Nigeria, especially, let me not say just Nigeria, but Africa period, because, you know, we want to be able to be with our families. We want our children to be able to see their family and be with their family. But at the same time too, we love to travel. You know, we are into content creation, travel content creation. So it's a part of what we do. We can't really sit here and say like, oh yeah, we're gonna be in the US, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be wherever God places us at that moment. So, you know, that just kind of answers that question, I guess. But yeah, we just wanted to give you guys a quick little life update, and yeah, just kind of let you guys know where we've been, what we've been doing, and what's been happening in our life in between everything.
Yo, I love this woman so much. It was her birthday yesterday, and I hope I was able to remind her how amazing she is and how special she is to me. I love you. Oh, you set my soul on fire.
You see the sweet mouth. Anyway, yeah, so we just want to give you guys a quick update, let you guys know that we're vlogging again, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.